What's up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we're going to have some awesome KO battles and other awesome battles for you. Some of the best highlighted videos that have been submitted to me and I picked for today's video. And I also wanted to thank you guys for the love and support from Zionic's video on Friday. I didn't want to spam his notification feed, but I did read all of them and I liked pretty much all of them, so thank you guys so much. I hadn't seen, honestly, I hadn't seen this much subscribers in one day since that time I found Jesus. So Jesus, obviously, but yeah, I'm just so happy and so excited, and I'm excited to bring you some more content. And speaking of content, we got 5 battles for you today. They are from Ultra League, but don't click away. I know Master League starts in like 2 hours, but these are good battles, and a lot of these Pokemon you can use in Master Premier Cup, and so just something to think about. Let's just get right into it, and let's just get right into it. So the first battle was submitted to me by my 3 Lions. He had a 4-in-1 set running spicy Pokemon. He had a Executor in the lead, Crobat, and Aggron, 3 Pokemon you don't see too often. Aggron I've seen probably the most out of those 3 because it has the rock moves to counter Lapras and Dragonite, but in Togekiss. But Confusion, Seed Bomb, Psychic, Executor I've also seen a little bit. Not as much though, and then Crobat I think I've only seen maybe once or twice. So like, very, very spicy team, and it just goes to show you if you want to pull off a lot of wins, mastering like a spicy team like this can really help, because a lot of your opponents won't know. I mean, they might not know the moves, but maybe they will, but they won't expect it, and they won't be prepared to be against that team. So you can see here that Lapras just got KO'd with the Stone Edge, and then Thunder I also want to mention. Thunder and Stone Edge are kind of repetitive against the Flyers, but Thunder is a very good counter to Empoleon and Poliwrath, which are very common in this league. So having a move like that, very, very solid. I actually forgot that it had Thunder. So there you go. I mean, like, it kind of shows you having those spice moves really, really goes a long way. And then the Gengar is coming in, but it has no shields. And so this should be a pretty simple decision here. I guess he's going to let it go. Okay. Wow, very gutsy. Now no shield there. You can see he almost fainted. But this Shadow Ball is definitely going to KO this Gengar. And then the Swampert. I think they're saving the shield for the Swampert maybe. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a GG's, because the Seed Bomb will knock this Swampert out from here. So yeah, I guess maybe you had to save that shield just in case that Swampert was running like a Sludge Wave or something like that. But yeah, so good game there, and thank you for my 3 Lions for submitting that battle. And the next one is actually from me, JRskatr, and I'm running your mom in the lead with with Dag as the quick move. Speak to the manager. Anyways, I'm actually running Charizard, but standard moves for Charizard, and we run into a Machamp lead. And with Machamp, you gotta watch out for those rock slides. This is going to be a Pokemon you're going to see a lot in Master Premier Cup Machamp. And so I'm running counter, close combat, I don't know why I clapped there, and rock slide. And then I'm running Ice Shard, Ice Beam, Surf, Lapras, because I just see so many Dragonites. And in Master League Premier Cup, there's going to be a lot of Dragonites, so I think Lapras will still be very popular. This team you probably could run in Premier Cup Master League as well. So a lot of overlap between Ultra League and Master League Premier Cup. So we feint down the Machamp, and we have a lot of energy, and so I'm going to go for the Blast Burn against this Alolan Muck, and then I'm going to switch into my Machamp, and they have no shields, and so I'm going to take advantage of the fact that these Snarls are not super effective. They're going to have to throw Sludge Wave, there's really no other option, but we can tank it, and then they switch into Abomasnow, so Machamp is about to unleash some power on this thing. And close combat, 1-hit KO, down goes Abomasnow, go to sleep. And then Alolan Muck, also getting ready for bed here, fluffing up that pillow. And then Machamp comes in, bam, go to sleep. And we do a double KO with close combat. Oh, that was so satisfying. But anyways, wanted to show you that battle. That was actually for my last set of Ultra League. I didn't do any sets today. That was my last set, and I had a 5-0 set after going 0-5, losing every single lead in the first game. Anyways, Dr. Bibhap, thank you for submitting this battle. Interesting to note, he's running double fire for this exact reason, as you see on the screen. He wanted to bait out the water type on the opponent, and then make their opponent think, okay, and there's no more fire to worry about. but he's running a second fire type to kind of surprise. And this was a really effective. He was able to go 5-0 in this set. So in this battle here, he's luckily able to get rid of that Empoleon. Luckily, the Shadow Claws charge up pretty quick, so he's able to get rid of his biggest threat here. And now, Escavalier is not expecting another fire, but here comes in Charizard, just going to farm up this Escavalier, and then we'll have a ton of energy for whatever comes next. You don't really have to shield anything. The only move that it can throw and do some okay damage is Aerial Ace, but not a lot of people run that move for Escavalier, so you pretty much never have to shield. And then saves the energy, comes in with Abomasnow after they switch into Gallade, and they have a shield advantage, so they're looking already really, really good. This opponent only pretty much has Gallade as their only defense, because the Escavalier will not be able to do much unless they can get in and farm this Abomasnow, but it's just not going to happen, and they quit. So they realize there's no win condition there, so they concede the match. And it was a great game, great strategy, running that double fire, very sneaky. And then we have Daily Axel. Thank you for the submission. He was running a Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, standard move for Venusaur, Obstagoon with Hyper Beam, and then Charizard, pretty standard move set here. Now, gets a really favorable lead with the Togekiss and decides to go for probably, charging for the double Sludge Bomb. Okay, so that's interesting. Gotta shield this because you're weak to almost all of its moves, except for that one. So it was a good bait there. But gonna go for the double Sludge Bomb, and this opponent will have to shield, otherwise it'll get KO'd pretty much. And they decide not to shield. Okay, so wins the lead there in a really good favorable spot with energy, winning the lead, only using one shield. And they have a Gyarados, so this Gyarados is going to take neutral damage from these Frenzy Plants. And so you can't take two Frenzy Plants if you're a Gyarados. You have to shield one of them. And so they actually end up shielding both. And so now this is a very, very good spot. Gonna let the Venusaur go because it's very, very low on health, so probably not worth saving at this point. Gonna come in with Obstagoon, and this is where the match gets interesting. so okay, throwing some counters, building up to that Hyper Beam, but gonna go for the Night Slash first just to see if you can get like a boost. It's always good to kind of go for that. If it's neutral damage, it's pretty good to go for that move. And let's see, Night Slash. Okay, hits the Gyarados, and he gets the attack boost. And so this is going to be crazy. I would probably shield here. Yeah, absolutely shield. Just to kind of keep it alive. Aqua Tail would do some good chunk damage. Gonna go for the counter down, committing to the farm down, gets it. And then Sceptile comes in. Oh no. So Hyper Beam with a double 2-stage attack boost. And oh no, Sceptile, no. Sceptile gets KO'd so many times. Oh man, I love Sceptile, but man, I think it's so glassy. Not as glassy as you know who, but but anyways, speaking of Sceptile, the last team is from Tickle My Nifkin, which is just a funny name. Thank you for submitting this battle, and we have Ice Shard to counter the Dragonites, which you do run into a lot. I believe you're going to run into that a lot in Premier Cup for Master League as well. And then they switch into Tangrowth, so he switches into Dragonite. You could have stayed in with Ice Shard, but the Blizzard takes a long time to charge, and so it's good to save that for the Dragonite because it's double super effective. So, gonna come in with the Dragonite and just go Dragon Claw, and then has to watch out for Rock Slides, but at this range, you maybe don't have to shield. You could have just farmed down with Lapras, but he was able to farm it down without losing much health, so that's good. So it's probably a good play there. Saving up, got a lot of hard-hitting moves to throw against this Dragonite. This Dragonite on the opposing team is just a liability at this point. Not much it can do against this team. Gonna tank, has no shield, so has to tank the Dragon Claw. Huge damage though, because that one was weird. It fainted even though it had a little bit of health. That was very weird to me, but it's okay. Lapras comes in with a Surf. Very good move because he wanted to farm it up a little bit. And so by throwing Surf, you keep it alive just enough to farm some more so that you can throw a Surf at the Swampert. And then he's going to come in with Sceptile because Swampert's the last Pokemon in, so you don't have to worry about them switching. Going to go for the Leaf Blade, which will obviously get shielded here, because this would one-shot the Swampert, even I think at full health. And so now the Swampert, if this is an Earthquake, it can tank it, but I think it's a Sludge Wave. Sceptile, no! Okay, Sceptile's gone, and then Lapras is back in. This will be an easy cleanup because none of these moves will KO. and so Lapras will be able to pretty much farm down, I believe. But it looks like their opponent probably force quit because they stopped attacking, or they just gave up. Yeah, they quit. So they concede the match there. I gotta stop saying quit. They concede the match. Kind of same thing, but conceding is the proper term there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this battle video compilation. It was kind of a mix of KO. It was mostly KOs, but yeah. So I wasn't going in this video planning on doing a KO compilation, but it kind of almost turned into one. So if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for some Master League content coming very soon. And I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.